Hello, grade 8 students. I am Ms. Smith, the grade 9 math teacher. I was asked to speak a little bit about what to expect as a 9th grade honors student if you are selected to go into the honors class. Now, what I am looking for in an honors student is a student who is not only academically excellent and consistently making above average grades, but I'm also looking for a student who is behaviorally excellent as well. I want somebody who's going to be a leader in the classroom, who comes to class prepared, ready for whatever that assignment is. I want a student who is able to manage their time, know in advance when project due dates are, when tests are, when quizzes are, when homework assignments are, so that they're not cramming at the last minute and coming to class ill-prepared for that day. I want a student who has the maturity to work in groups with people who are their friends and people who aren't their friends. Regardless of who you work with, you need to be able to be productive and not waste class time or be a detractor. Now, what I know about the current 8th grade students is that you're pretty high caliber kids. So I feel as if pretty much any of you could be 9th grade honors students. So right now, I don't know if we've set how many kids are going to be in honors, but if you qualify, I definitely want you to put forth that challenge to yourself and see if you have what it takes to be an honors student. A little bit about the expectations for 9th grade math, whether you are in honors or not. It is an integrated math class, meaning we do spend some time talking about Algebra 2 concepts and some time talking about geometry concepts. So over the course of the year, you'll see a little bit of both, and then you'll continue on with that in 10th grade. One of the expectations for students coming into the Algebra 2/geometry math class for 9th grade is that you have a graphing calculator. I don't know how many of the 8th graders already have this, hopefully you do, but if you don't, you need to purchase a graphing calculator over the summer. Every 9th grade math student is required to have one. Now, I use a Texas Instruments because that's the most popular calculator in the US, but here, Casio calculators are quite popular, and honestly, don't tell them back home in the States, but I find the Casio calculators to be a lot easier to use. So if you don't already have one, please make sure you have one for next year. There is never any excuse not to come to class prepared. I expect students to have pencil, paper, and calculators at all times. Also, because the honors class follows a faster pace, not only do I expect you to be able to manage your time well, I also have that expectation that you are able to work at that faster pace. Now, to help you with that, I do follow what is commonly called in education circles the flipped classroom, meaning most of my lecture videos are actually available online, or they will be for next year. So you're able to kind of move at your own pace to watch the videos and learn from them. So again, taking that ownership of your education, taking that personal responsibility, that student who is able to do that is the type of kid I'm looking for the honors class. If you have any questions, feel free to stop by my classroom. As you know, I am right next door to Miss Burton. So come in, ask me any questions about the math class, or introduce yourself if I don't know you already, so I can keep an eye out for you for next year. I will be here for as long as you need me to.